Welcome to the Neil Show.
No.
Neil Greathouse Variety Hour. I'm Tyler.
My name's Dr. Tyler.
I'm Guillermo for Neil. It's true, though.
Not even close.
It's 100% true.
I can't
LeBron.
do what you do.
Remember you tried to get LeBron to talk to him?
I can't do what Tyler does. That's Dr. Tarver. My name's Neil. This is the news. We're going to explain something to you. This is actually, I think this one is really interesting, especially to you because you're a Google innovator.
Yeah.
You're also a Google educator.
Yeah. Google certified.
Google certified. Oh, I'm sorry.
Level 2.
I'm sorry. That's actually.
I'm a Google Level 2 certified educator. I'm a Google certified trainer and a Google certified innovator. And also, I was previously on the Google Forms expert team. I was kicked off because I fixed all their Google Sheets because they were ugly. I don't know for sure that's why I was kicked off, but I'm pretty sure that's why I was kicked off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So this is why I say you like this topic. So Google is actually being sued.
Oh, why would I like that? I love Google.
Well, Google, because by the federal government in 8 states for a monopoly on advertising.
Yowzer.
Yeah. And this they have a really good argument.
Do they? Maybe just get YouTube Premium. By the way, did you see that Zach and Nathan jumped in on Twitter?
What?
Zach and Nathan, they
No, I didn't.
They jumped in on Twitter because I posted that clip about me razzing Apple Music.
Real?
And they were like, I'm going to say it in the voice. This is not their voice.
Okay.
But this is the voice of people that argue with me and try to sound smart.
Yeah.
Actually, Apple Music has the highest bit rate of all of them. And I was just like, and I go, and they were all solid points, and they're completely correct. And, you know, we have to come in hot because it's a podcast. Nobody wants to be like, I kind of agree with that, blah, blah, blah. You have to be like a hot take. And I replied, I go, guys, all fantastic points. You got to keep in mind, though, 1, don't listen to music, and 2, not smart enough to understand the quality difference. And then my other buddy, who's like, he's big into music, he responded on Instagram because I said, like, they own 49% of the market. He said, being popular doesn't make you good. I go, but doesn't make you bad. I said, I didn't say they were good. I just said they were popular. He goes, well, touche. Or something. I don't know. I responded with something like making fun of myself.
So I had a guy that I work with that I had no idea listens to the podcast.
Thanks, guy.
Walks in and he goes, hey, he knocks on the door. He goes, you got a minute? I said, yeah, come on in. He goes, listen, I just want you to know I use Apple Music. And I said, oh, really? And I'm still not putting it together. I was like, okay. He goes, I know some people use YouTube Music and Spotify, but like Apple's definitely a lot better.
Sure it is.
And I was like, oh, you listen.
Listen. Well, first off, we love you.
Yeah.
Second off, I don't care about the bit rate, okay?
Yeah, no.
Like when I'm exporting audio, I'm like, I always go for the smallest file because they all sound the same. I don't know.
You're not an audiophile.
Oh, wow. That's a thing?
That's a real thing, yeah.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, people say that. So Google's being sued by the U.S. Department of Justice in 8 different states over their alleged, I have to be careful to say that, alleged monopoly on the digital advertising market. So this agency accuses Google of abusing monopoly power at the disadvantage of other websites and advertisers who use other advertising tools. So I mean, okay, case in point.
Okay.
When we started a nonprofit several years ago in Columbus, Ohio.
Absolutely.
Part of that, you can actually get Google grants for your advertising.
Awesome.
They'll give you $10,000 a month.
Love it.
To use for your SEO, for Google advertising on obviously their platform. It's like they're giving away free advertising, but you get hooked into it and then it's like you can't stop. But what if you're not using Google?
It's like getting hooked on ketchup and garlic powder, right? Just can't stop.
And you can't stop.
24 days. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records.
Yeah.
Get down with it.
Elvis Francois. So that lawsuit is saying Google's various acquisitions allowed it to neutralize and eliminate competitors. I mean, they're the biggest. They're the best.
That's the whole point of starting a company is being the best.
They're like, okay, so what about Microsoft Edge? You can advertise.
I said, I don't think I said it to you. Never mind.
No, you can't say that one?
Nah, it's pretty bad. It's a meme I saw.
Oh.
And it was related to like a search result when you type it into Google versus like Bing. You remember Bing?
Oh, yeah.
It had a picture with it. Oh. And it said, okay, can I say it? It's really bad. If you're a kid, stop listening.
Stop listening right now.
I didn't say this is a meme.
Hey,
actually, I'm not going to say it. I can't say it.
Wow. He edited that one out. So.
Okay, can I say it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, cut this later. Okay, you edit these, so cut this.
Editing now.
Okay. It's on the top. It said, searching, my kid is, sniffling. What should I do? And Google results. Google results, like pat him on the back, give him some milk, and let him go to sleep.
Yeah.
Bing, drown him in the ocean. But it had like a meme. Bing's just like this. We pictured it as like this evil monster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So
don't do that though.
No. So hey, kids, we love you. The government's lawyers actually claim that Google is forcing other companies to use its tools, and it pockets more than 30% of the advertising dollars that flow through its digital advertising tech.
Wait, so they take money from ads
I know.
that they put on their platform?
Yeah. Wow.
Capital. There's certain people that get mad about certain things of capitalism, but they like other things.
Yeah. How can you be mad? I mean, it's on
I guess it all
Google.
impacts their own pocketbook.
Oh, so you're mad about Google ads on Google. That's their platform.
Platform.
Right.
They're not shoving the ads.
But they're saying
but
it's
they're
a
on
monopoly.
YouTube also. Yeah, because they bought YouTube because they're smart.
Yep.
Big brain.
So Google responded to this lawsuit by arguing the Department of Justice request for it to unwind 2 previous acquisitions from over 10 years ago is an attempt to rewrite history at the expense of publishers, advertisers, and internet users. You can't go back and ask people to now not use your stuff.
Hey, the decision you made a while back was really good. Could you not do that? That's like saying like 2 people got married. They're married for like 10 years. Like, hey, you 2 are kind of like a power couple.
Yeah.
If you could split up, that'd be great.
Too strong.
It's making me and my wife, who fight frequently, get upset.
Strong. Gosh. So the company highlights that other companies are making moves in the advertising industry as well, along with Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and TikTok. They're all doing it.
Yeah, but they're not as good.
I mean, TikTok's not that bad. I'm not technically allowed to say that as a government employee, but whatever.
I like TikTok.
Can't get on there. So the lawsuit is asking the courts to force Google to divest its advertising business. 8 states, including, this is interesting, including New York, California, Connecticut, and Virginia, have signed on the suit. You know who's not listed?
Arkansas.
Ohio.
Oh, we're safe.
There you go.
Ohio doesn't know that this is happening.
Stop.
Ohio's like, well, they're like, what's an ad? Teen heartthrobs where they are now. Click virus. That's what normal click in Ohio. That's what the comments would say.
First of all, they don't have Southern accents in Ohio.
Oh, yeah. You've never been to Ohio. I've been to Ohio.
You have?
Yeah, I eat spicy curry in Ohio. My mom listens to our podcast now, by the way.
For real?
Yeah, she's retired, so she has time.
Hey.
Every now and then she'll call me, and she never calls me. And she'll call me, she'll be like, I'm like, hey, is everything okay? You know, people, you think the worst.
Yeah.
I was like, is everybody okay? She's like, yeah, you and Neil were talking about that story about your poop. And so I had to tell her, I never told her the story. I forgot.
That's amazing.
So I gave her the details that I did not give on here. You're like, there's more. There were
spicy details.
There were spicy details.
As soon as you got done with that conversation with your mom on the phone, did you say, hey, Mom, stay smart out there?
Stay smart. I said it in your old voice.
Oh.
Stay smart?
Stay smart? See, it's better stay smart out there.
Yeah,
Something
it's better
about
when
the
you
out
change
there.
your voice so people are like, did someone walk in the room?
Yeah.
And just like lean in and goes, God, stay smart.
Why do things get
Stay
so
smart.
much better?
Why did I get
Now.
attracted to an audio file?
In a
This is the
word.
bit rate that I enjoy. Is that this podcast we're talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
This
sweet.
is the one.
I'm blacking
We've done
out.
8 of these in a row, so.
Yeah, you record a lot from 4 to 6 a.m.
Woo!
Yeet skirt.
Woo!
Okay, we'll go. Who do you want to win? Google or the other people?
Google.
Me too.
They're going to win.
Good.
All right.
They can pay for all the
There you go.
lawyers. Hey. Oh, yeah? You're going to say
No,
something?
go
You
ahead.
went,
No.
later.
Stay smart out there.